I also help to lead the data quality working group, and we recently renamed it the Network Data Quality Working Group because we exist to recommend, enable, and develop best practices related to observational data quality at the level of a federated network. And I think that last piece is really important because it's not just us working in a vacuum, but across our networks. So our first objective is we want to improve data quality reporting for the OHDSI community. So Katie has been doing a wonderful job helping us drive to complete what we're calling these information pages. And once we get those complete, I think she'll be sharing those with you all and show you what these look like. But really what we have learned over the past few years is that we need better ways to communicate with people who are using the DQD and who want to follow OHDSI best practices. We need better ways to communicate what it means when you find a data quality failure and what to do about it. And I think that action step is extremely important. And that's what we're really going to be focusing on this year. And that's going to take the form of a new report, potentially at least one, potentially two new reports coming out of the DQD. And then as part of our work with Themis, we're going to be collaborating with the Themis and CDM working groups. And what we want to do is really make sure we are holding the line across all three of these working groups. So as the CDM, we manage like the structure of the model and those high level conventions. Themis is really focused on those specific conventions. When you have a specific type of data, what are you supposed to do with it? And then really the data quality dashboard and our data quality checks should be evaluating that those conventions are being held across the network. So that's what this objective is really about, is making sure that anything that Themis says that we are adding a new data quality check should it be required. And then this is kind of our reach objective, but I'm very excited about it because we want to continue to think about how we assess a data set or a data source for fitness for use. I think this is a big question across the landscape of observational data quality. It's being brought up in the literature constantly, and I think people are very interested in how we are doing this. So our big goal really for this year is to define what fitness for use means in the context of an OHDSI network study. And then we want to assess our tools that we currently have at our disposal. So if you remember last year, we talked a little bit about data diagnostics. So we want to say, you know, with that first version, is this doing what we need it to do? And then if we identify any improvements, we're going to work to implement those and really help bring that tool or maybe something else up to help us assess that definition of fitness for use.